As I think about the teaching on the MBA at Cass Business School, and specifically here in Dubai, which is in actuality no different than the way I would be teaching to my MBA classes in London, there's a number of different ways that we approach the teaching. In my particular case, I use cases, and it's all case study based. There's not a PowerPoint slide in my particular class, except for some which are student presentations that they do during the course of the work.
Our mission from the start of the Executive MBA program in Dubai has been to bring the very best of an internationally ranked business school's Executive MBA from London here to Dubai, suitably tailored for the region. Students who come on the course in Dubai come from a variety of backgrounds. So we have finance experts, we have engineers, we have lawyers, we have architects, we've had a dentist on the course, we've had people from interior design. They come with different skills. Some are very hard on the maths and the technology, others are very hard on people skills and strategy. Hopefully everyone learns something about everyone else's business, both from each other and from the professors. What I want to do now is to round off this discussion of microeconomics, the way that markets operate, by talking a little bit about market failure, that is when markets don't do the job that they're supposed to do, and government intervention, that is how government actions affect prices and quantities and behavior in markets, when that's justified, when it's a problem.
The learning in class comes from several things, but it's not just sitting there learning. And I think part of the way I try to teach is I want people to remember what they're doing. I want them to make sure that they know how in fact they're going to be able to apply this when they go off into their careers for the next 15, 20, 30 years. So again, there's something very important when you look at a company in terms of their cash flow. Private companies go bankrupt typically not because they're not making a profit, but because they don't have enough cash. And so cash flow is critical.
But it's certainly a very collaborative learning environment. So when you're working in the small groups and you're trying to put presentations together, you've got people who have actually got presentation skills, they've got the technical skills, people who have got knowledge in various different sectors that you might not necessarily have. So the diversity of working backgrounds has been as relevant as the diversity of the actual individuals.
There are cases where markets fail, where governments are expected to intervene, and I thought I'd just give you a kind of checklist of some of these. What we're bringing into the class is academic excellence combined with knowledge of what the issues are for business today.
You have to check the local regulations because it's 3% in the UK and through most of Europe, actually through most of the world. In the US, it's 5%.
The lectures at Cass were a good blend of interactive-based instructions and group discussions on key management concepts. If you just build on those concepts in your regular working life, it actually works, right from problem-solving skills to, building solution development abilities towards certain business situations at work. So it's all about applying those models in your daily working life.
The sort of very different focus that you get from being with these really quite influential people, often in the class here in Dubai, when the professors go back to London, it does change the way they look at the world, and it changes the way they have the London students think about the world.